Welcome to EAPP TV, or English for Academic and Professional Purposes, a show where we share and discuss bright ideas to enhance your writing. Good day, everyone! Welcome to EAPP TV, or English for Academic and Professional Purposes. Today, we will discuss the various kinds of reports. But first, let's talk about our learning objectives. Learning objectives determine the objectives and structures of various kinds of reports. After knowing our learning objectives, let's start discussing our topic. Are you guys ready? Great! People have always been narrating what they did for the day. Children tell their parents as to who picked a fight with them. Husbands and wives tell each other what happened at home and at the office. Old folks tell the young about the time when they themselves were growing up. Lovers tell each other where they have been before they met. Students tell their teachers why they were late. And we all want to know the whys and the hows of celebrity successes, failures, breakups, reconciliations, and so on. In other words, every human being has done informal reporting sometime. But once this verbal ability is used to tell about surveys conducted, work done out there in the field, experiments performed inside the laboratory, observations noted systematically, and inventions, inquiries, and other resulting from technological advances and research, a structural presentation is in order.
Before we proceed on our topic, let's have a short game. What do you think are the scrambled letters? Number 1, P-O-E-R-T-R. It is a systematic, well-organized presentation of information. It uses different approaches in data collection to answer a research problem. You're right. The answer is report. Number 2, U-S-R-E-Y-V. It is based on an opinion or survey poll. Great! You got the correct answer. The answer is survey. Number 3, D-F-E-I-L-P-O-E-R-T-R. It is based on an observation. The answer is field report. You're right again. And the last one, number 4, L-O-R-T-A-B-R-Y. A-O-P-O-E-R-T-R. It is based on hypothesis, testing, experiment. The answer is laboratory report. Great! You got the perfect scores.
After the short game, let's proceed with our discussion. Let's talk about the various kinds of reports. But first, what is the technical writing? Technical writing conveys specific information about a technical subject for a specific audience. It often contains facts and is straightforward in its tones of writing, commonly addressing the target readers. Usually, it aims to inform, to instruct, and has a formal, standardized, and simple use of language. Aside from that, let's know what report writing is. Report writing is a formal style of writing elaborately on a topic. The tone of a report is always formal. The important section to focus on is the target audience. Example, report writing about a school event, report writing about a business cases, etc.
After knowing the definition of technical writing and report writing, let's tackle the kind of report writing. Kinds of report writing. Number 1, long report and short report. These kinds of report are quite clear, as the name suggests. A 2-page report, or sometimes referred to as a memorandum, is short, and a 30-page report is absolutely long. But what makes a clear division of short report or long reports? Well, usually notice that longer reports are generally written in a formal manner. Number 2, internal and external report. As the name suggests, an internal report stays within a certain organization or group of people. In the case of office setting, internal reports are for within the organization. We prepare external reports such as news report in the newspaper about an incident or an annual report of companies for distribution outside the organization. We call this as a public report. Number 3, vertical and lateral reports. This is about the hierarchy of the report's ultimate target. If the report is for your management or for mentees, it's a vertical report. Wherever a direction of upwards or downwards comes to in motion, we call it a vertical report. Lateral report, on the other hand, assists in coordination in the organization. A report traveling between units of the same organization level. For example, a report of the administration and finance department is lateral. Number 4, periodic reports. Periodic reports are sent out regularly for scheduled dates. In most cases, the direction is upward and thus serves as management control. Some, like annual reports, are not vertical but a governmental mandate to be periodic in nature. That is why we have annual or quarterly or half-yearly reports. If they are not frequent, it only makes sense to present the structures of these reports and just fill in the data every period. Number 5, formal and informal reports. Formal reports are meticulously structured. They focus on objectivity and organization, contain deeper detail, and the writer must write them in a style that eliminates factors like personal pronouns. Informal reports are usually short message with free-flowing, casual use of language. We generally describe the internal report memorandum as an informal report, for example, a report among your peers or a report for your small group or team. Number 6, informational and analytical reports. Informational reports, attendance reports, annual budget reports, monthly financial reports, and such carry objective information from one area of an organization to maybe a large system. Analytical reports, scientific research, feasibility reports, and employee appraisals show attempts to solve actual problems. These analytical reports usually require suggestion at the end. Number 7, proposal report. This kind of report are like an extension to the analytical problem-solving reports. A proposal is a document one prepares to describe how one organization can provide a solution to a problem they are facing. There usually always a need to prepare a report in a business setup. The end of goals is usually very solution-oriented. We call such kinds of report as proposal reports. Number 8, functional report. These kinds of report include marketing report, financial report, accounting report, and a spectrum of other reports that provide a functional. Specifically, by and large, we include almost all reports in most of these categories. Furthermore, we can include a single report in several kinds of reports.
After knowing the kinds of report writing, let's proceed with the report writing format. Report writing format has executive summary, table of contents, introduction, body, conclusion, reference, and appendix. And now, let's define the meaning of those. Executive summary. It summarizes the main points of the report, such as the report topic, the data obtained, the data analysis methods, and recommendations based on the data. The summary could be as short as a paragraph or as long as 5 pages, depending on the length of the full report. Usually, the recipient of the report doesn't always have the time to read through the entire report. This summary gives the reader a gist of the important points. Table of contents. This explains the audience, author, and basic purpose of the attached report. It should be short and on point. Introduction. This section is the beginning of your report. It highlights the major topics that are covered and provides background information on why the data in the report was collected. It also contains a top view of what's covered in the report. Body. The body of the report describes the problem and the data that was collected, sometimes in the form of table of charts, and discusses reasons. Conclusion. It explains how the data described in the body of the document may be interpreted or what conclusions may be drawn. It often suggests how to use the data to improve some aspect of the business or recommends additional research. Reference. If you used other sources of information to help you write your report, such as government database, you would include that in the reference. The reference section lists the resources used to research or collect the data for the report. References provide proof for your points. It provides solid reasoning for the readers so that they can review the original data sources themselves. Remember, a credit must be given where credit is due. Appendix. This one is not necessary. More like an optional element. This may include additional technical information that is not necessary to the explanation provided in the body and conclusion, but further supports the findings, such as table or charts or pictures or additional research not cited in the body but relevant to the discussion.
After we define the report's writing format, let's proceed on tips and conventions with sample reports. Tips and conventions with sample report. First, present facts and information, specifically no opinions. Second, written for a specific audience. A report concerns itself to only a certain set of people related. Third, the structure is very crisp and clean using pointers and numbered headings and subheadings. Fourth, using tables, graphs, charts to prove a point is very common. And lastly, a report often needs a quick summary addressing highlighting points.
Now let us know what should the writer do before writing a report. These are the things to keep in mind while drafting a report. The report's objective, which contains what you performed and what you discovered. Your recommendations. Your recommendation should be brief and should not exceed 1 page. First, create your executive summary. You describe the important aspect of a study, such as the report topic, data acquired, data analysis, methodologies, and database recommendations. Based on the duration of the entire report, the summary might be as brief as a paragraph or as lengthy as 5 pages. Most essential, the summary should include the following information. Second is the table of contents. A table of contents should be included at the start of the report. This section describes the associated report's audience, author, and basic aim. It should be succinct and to the point. The third part is the introduction, which is the first portion of your report. It outlines the primary theme discussed and offers context for why the data in the study was gathered. It also includes a high-level overview of the report's contents. The fourth element is the body. The report's body presents the problem, the data gathered, often in the form of tables or charts, and examines the causes. The body is often divided into subsections, with subheadings emphasizing the deeper breakdown of a point. Fifth, the conclusion, which has been long expected, is located towards the end of our major body. The conclusion describes how the data contained in the article's body may be understood or what conclusion can be derived. The conclusion frequently offers ways to utilize the data to better some part of the business or suggest more study. The sixth element, you might include reference if you use other sources of information to assist produce your report, such as government database. The resources used to study or acquire data for the report are listed in the references section. References serve as evidence for your claims. This also gives strong logic for the readers, allowing them to independently evaluate the original data sources. Credit must also be given where credit is due. Lastly, there is an appendix. Although this is an optional element, it is not required. This may include additional technical material that is not required for the explanation offered in the body and conclusion but supports the result, such as tables, charts, or photographs, or supplementary research that is not acknowledged in the body but is pertinent to the topic. Please keep in mind that all tables and figures must be labeled.
We hope that you enjoy learning with us. See you again next time. And this is EAPP TV, or English for Academic and Professional Purposes. And now, let us watch the video we created for you. Hope you enjoy it.
Ay, hi! Good morning! Ang ganda ng sikat ng araw ah! Okay, ready na akong bumalik sa dating gawin. Luis ko to. Ate, pabili nga po ng toyo at Mang Tomas. Ah, sige, sige. Ito po, 50 lang po.
Ate, pwede ko po ba kayo matanong?
Ano po yun?
Bago na po ba kayo? Hindi ko lang po nakita po kayo.
Oo po. Anak po ko ni Aling Mercy, yung may-ari ng tindahan. Pinauwi kasi ako kasi matagal daw silang mawawala. Ay, makakapagpapong umaga. Daming gumugulo sa isip ko.
Ngayong ako ay napagbili na magbabantay daw ako ng tindahan niya. Medyo nakakakaba kasi matagal na kong ditong nawala. Simula nag-aral sa may syudad, 14 pa lang noon aking edad. Halos di ko na din nabisita maging aking mga kaibigan. Toka sa tindahan si Avelina, pagkat nagbakasyon sila ni Mama. Ano kayang gagawin ko ngayon? Banda dito, sukli dito. Toka sa tindahan si Avelina, pagkat nagbakasyon sila ni Mama. Ano kayang gagawin ko ngayon? Banda dito, sukli dito.
Pabili po. Ashley! Kailan na ulit dumating? Ngayon lang kita nakita ulit. Oo, kakauwi ko lang kasi. Last week lang actually. Kumusta ka na? Namiss kita. Okay lang. Ano na work mo ngayon? Ay, buti pinaalala mo kasi hindi ako makagit over. Tuwang-tuwa ako. Isa na akong technical communication consultant. So, ano naman ginagawa mo dun?
The thing is, I love to write when it comes to high-tech stuff. Used to surf and try to learn it on the internet. Now I read all of the things about my work. The thing is, I have the duty that means so much in the job. Technical guides to help give it innovate. Now I know this might seem hard, so listen well. This is nice cause I always had a fun time. This was right cause it's something that I want. Thank God cause I waited my whole life. I like innocence, but I choose to do what I aspire. That's right, writing is the one I want, and I'm so fortunate because technical writing is fun. That's right, writing, technical writing in my chosen path. I would choose writing, technical writing. Oh, it's the one I want.
So ganun pala ang ginagawa ng isang technical communication consultant. Okay, teka lang nga, parang gusto ko na ito. Di ba yun ako? Saan po yan eh? Oh, ay, naalala ko ba siya? Ayan o. Basta!
Teka, ang tagal na natin mo nung hindi tayo nagkita. Mukhang seryoso pinag-uusapan niyo. Ano pinag-uusapan niyo?
Hindi, kasi di ba kailan lang nahire ako bilang technical communication consultant? Since halos lahat tayo dito, aspiring writers, tinuro ko na sa kanya kung ano yung mga natutunan ko, tsaka kung ano yung alam. Di ba ikaw, Arn, field reporter ka?
Ako? Oo, bakit? Ito yun, sasabihin ko na Pare, ganito. Ganito yung tanong mo, pare. Ang tanong mo, pare, ba yung tanong mo? Pero please just be understanding. Lagi consider ang formal type of reporting. Magagamit mo pang business o sa school. Dapat kalimutan i-elaborate ang topic. Anong yung nakita na ingat na gamit. Itatag mo lahat ng organized systematic. Sabihin niyo ako. Pwedeng magamit sa business o sa school. Mag-focus lang sa iyong target na audience. Mag-stick ka sa facts, itangalagi ang iyong format. Kanina ko pa ulit-ulit sinasabi. Pwedeng magamit sa business o sa school.
So dalawa lang! Report writing at technical writing? Teka, wait, time out. Bago pa malito si Abby, there are 8 kinds of report writing kasi. Dami naman nun. Ganito kasi yan.
Alis muna ako ha.
Riders! Horse! Four! Let's go!
This is our work, we got every generation. So full of passion, a rhythm of its own design. This is my family, a perfect constellation. So many stars and everybody gets to shine. Well, let's begin reporting as its types. And let us hear so many years ago. And every year our writing talents grow. There's just a lot you've simply got to know. Welcome to the writing article. The works of a written article. Where all the people are empirical and technical. These are the types of article.
So, ano nga yung type? So, let's start today type. So, para hindi mo mag-sinisot ang lahat ng information so be attentive ba? Kasi, grabe, sobrang dami talaga nito. Bakit ba ganun yung dami?
So let's define them. A long and short explain itself. Internal, external, well depending on the crew. When it's hierarchy, vertical and lateral. You say about the mandate, it's periodic report.
Oh, you know informal and formal piece. Whoa, data and the research is for real. Whoa, proposal is for problem solution. If you're impressed, thanks to functional.
Welcome to the writing article. The works of a written article. Where all the people are empirical and technical. These are the types of article.
So marami pa ng trabaho yan. Tsaka ang dami din palang sinasabi pa. So, dahil mo pala nito sa marketing strategies. Oo nga eh. Kaya, isasara ko na itong tindahan at maghanap na ako ng trabaho and will pursue my dream as a publisher. Teka lang, Abby, huwag magpadalos-dalos. Alam mo nga yung types, alam mo ba yung formats nito, tsaka yung techniques na ba? Ba yun? Techniques ba yun? Techniques? Nga pala, ano ba yan? Ay, pagbili nga ako ng ano, mga ilan na ako. Ay, yung una pala muna kami. Sige na kami. Ingat!
Mahirap tindihin report writing format. Mahihirapan ka lang. Madaming parte ang sa alang-alang. Samahan mo kong magbilang. Simulan natin sa pinakauna. Executive summary. Short lang at to the point ang iyong TOC. Tapos introduction body na. Mag-conclude ka. Mag-suggest pa source of information. Sabihin sa reference, provide mo ang iyong proofs para ma-review ang data. Sa appendix, di masyado need, pero optional siya.
Wait lang. Kung piso negative naman, hindi naman kasi porket mahaba yung proseso. Hindi mo mapupusin yung goal mo eh. Sabagay, may point.
Alam mo, Abby, wala namang sa simula madali lahat. Lahat magsisimula sa paghihirap.
Hi. Para mas lalo mo maintindihan, bibigyan ka namin ng tips tatlo. Anong tips? Basta.
Look at this girl, she made my dream to life. It may sound jealous, but when will my time come? Look at my family, a glowing constellation, so full of passion. Everybody shines so fine, but passion don't shine, they burn, and the constellations shift. I think it's time I learn I'm more than just my gift, and I will help you with all my might. Just afraid I may fail you, just according to not and all of your tasks. The reporter is you, others just you. The reporter is you, all of you, all of you.
So, can we just give her some tips? Yes, we can!
Uy guys, thank you ah. Ang dami kong natutunan dahil sa inyo. Thanks tayo.
Para na-bonding tayo.
Oo nga, bonding tayo pag-tapos natin. Ba tayo sa bar? Wait lang. Parang kompleto tayo ah. Review niya naman to. Oo nga. Ay! I remember those times nung elementary pa tayo. Parang gusto natin sumama na lahat tayo, writer tayo. Tapos kahit hindi na author, basta nasa writing industry. Teka, sila siya pa yun.
Alam mo nga, no? Dati excited tayo mapasama sa newspaper ng school natin.
Oo nga eh. Dati gusto lang natin makapag-publish ng newspaper. Tapos ngayon, nagsusulat na kayo sa malalaking kumpanya, di ba?
Kami to.
Paano kaya ako? I'm not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are.
But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are the lawyers.
Sharpest words wanna cut me down. I'm gonna stand the flood, gonna drown him out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me.
Look out!